Thank you, Danny Harvey, for the word of encouragement you gave to me the other day. You may wonder when you gave me a word of encouragement. The video that you shared online was an encouragement to me to keep on going at a time that I felt like maybe it wasn't worth doing anymore. But that word of encouragement was important. When God lays somebody upon your heart, pray. When God lays somebody upon your heart, that's because He wants to work, but pray. Be persistent. Pray every day. Be patient. Give God time to work. God's timing is patient, God's timing is prompt, and God's timing is always perfect. So pray, be persistent, be patient, and be present. Maintain a presence in that individual's life. And then participate. When the bottom drops out, participate. The bottom drops out of everybody's life. My father would say, there are no atheists in foxholes. There was a preacher and his professor as a brother. The professor and scientist did not believe in the existence of God, but the preacher continually tried to tell him about the Lord. They had these great debates. But eventually, the professor got cancer. And 2 weeks before he died, he called for his preacher brother to come, and he told his preacher brother, said, I want to know the truth about Jesus Christ. He gave his heart to Jesus Christ. You see, when the time of crisis comes, he was ready. The seamen, in the midst of the crisis in the book of Jonah, they were experiencing fear of death. And at that point in their life, they were ready to pray. And they came to Jonah and ready to pray. You see, as you continue to read in the text, that Jonah himself was exposed. We see that he was examined. And we see his heart was revealed. His heart was revealed that it was cold and it was calloused. So how did I see that? I see it was cold and callous because he still wanted the death and the destruction of all of the people in Nineveh. These were the enemies of Israel, and these were his enemies. He hated them and despised them and wanted their death and destruction without any consideration to their eternalities of their soul. And you know what? We get that way. I'll say I get that way sometimes. I tend to lose perspective about the enemies, political enemies, and those enemies that I begin to lose that perspective, and I begin to want them to be destroyed. Then God speaks to my heart about life in perspective. That individual is going to die, and that individual is going to be alive and conscious forever. Yes, that individual alive and conscious forever, separated from God in a place without help and without hope. And I need to pray. When God puts that person upon my heart, as He has, there are those that are placed upon my heart. I pray for them every day. Pray, persistent, and I'm patient and waiting for God to do a work in their heart. And I want to maintain a presence to whatever extent that I can. And then when the time comes, to be able to participate. And I would encourage you to do the same thing. Let us examine our hearts. Have we become cold? Have we become calloused? Have we lost perspective? Let's put life into eternity. And remember this. It is some having compassion that makes a difference. The chorus says, Lord, lay some soul upon my heart and love that soul through me. And may I only do my part to win that soul for thee. How's that going to be done? When God places somebody on your heart, pray for them. Be persistent every day. Pray for them. Be patient. Don't give up. Give God time to work. Maintain a presence to the extent that you can in their life. And when the bottom drops out, participate and share